Phillips. I am the playwright and director of the Unbound Trilogy, and
I am Lisa Whittington, visual artist.
So we have three things to talk to you about tonight. The first play in the trilogy is called Ebb Flow, and the actors will be breaking the fourth wall. So what that means is there are going to be moments when the actors are going to talk directly to you, and we want you to feel comfortable with talking directly back to them. The good news is nobody is going to touch you. You don't have to get out your seat or anything like that, but just interact. Okay, so play number 2 is Tison Tucker. Tison Tucker is in its early stages of development. So what you're going to see tonight is a stage reading of the second play of the trilogy, Tison Tucker. During that stage reading, we really want you to listen intently and take any mental notes or physical notes of what's working well, what may be confusing, what you like, what you dislike. And then after the show, please tell me so that I can make changes. And then finally, after our third play this evening, third short play, As Purple as the Lavender, again, as Rachel said, Lisa would like to invite you on stage, so after you do the curtain call, come on stage, look at the pieces, ask her questions about her process and all that good stuff. Did I get everything?
Yes, you did.
All right. So without further ado,
We
present
present
to you
the Unbound Trilogy.
You didn't have to bring me flowers, but I'm glad you did.
Of course I did. It's tradition. I'm so proud of you. This place looks great.
It's been a labor of love. And hey, you've seen the press, so don't play dumb.
I did.
What the hell's the matter with a Jewish girl curating an African American exhibit? Anyway, I know the struggle.
Girl, the struggle is real. People are already lining up with picket signs ready to protest. You sure security is tight? Tonight should be about celebrating.
Yeah, well, if one of those protesters or reporters comes in here, we'll be celebrating their funerals. Oh, it looks like people have started to arrive. Okay, I'll check you later, Ebb. Peruse! Meet a man! Ow! Welcome to the Gallery of Visual Artivism. My name is Kate Silverman. I'm the curator of the Unbound exhibit by my friend, the late Tison Tucker. And I'm happy to answer any questions you may have about his final exhibit. Yes, the bar is open. Oh, what a beautiful jacket. That is a lovely dress. Welcome.
Can't be that bad. I mean, it wouldn't hurt you to smile.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, so you do see me. I mean, I was doing a whole damn tap show over here and I still ain't getting no love. I mean, even as we speak, your face looks like you're getting ready to go to war. I repeat. Damn, sister, would hurt you.
No need. I heard you. The pardon was for your twofold ignorance.
Twofold.
That's right, twofold. Ignorance in the literal sense, in your assumption that because I don't have a smile on my face, that somehow means my inner joy is muted. And ignorance in the colloquial sense because you're a jackass. Worried about your own face. Sir, thank you.
Thank you seems a little unwarranted under these hostile circumstances.
Certainly you don't think I said thank you for any reason other than to dismiss you from my presence. Thank you.
No, thank you. I mean, you the best piece of art up in this gallery. I particularly love your vivid juxtaposition of your inner joy with your enraged outer sorrow. Typical black woman.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I said typical black woman, but I'm pretty sure you heard me loud and clear.
Emphasis on loud.
Yes, emphasis on loud because it ain't clear to me why you have an attitude problem.
Well, let me paint the picture for you, bruh. A man whom you don't know from Adam walks up to you at an invite-only event. Did you get an invite? That's neither here nor there. While you're having a private moment of reflection and has the audacity to tell you, a full-grown woman, how to affix the muscles on her face. Then proceeds to turn his insecurities into your problem. Yes, insecurities. Every word I speak is with purpose. You, on the other hand, need a lexical lesson. I did not raise my demeanor nor my voice, so the emphasis should not be placed on loud. Thank you.
No. Thank you for reminding me why I haven't dated a black woman in over 10 years.
I should get a Nobel Peace Prize for keeping you away from the regal that is the black woman. You don't want your kind.
Oh, now, who is projecting insecurities now, huh? And what kind am I? Do tell.
The kind that would have made me kick off my heels and tie my hair back and rub Vaseline on my face if I was really about that life. The kind that dates other women because he's too weak to stand strong with a black woman, then overcompensates for those weaknesses by rocking that chic and talking extra black and mixed punk, spitting radical poetry. Oh, I know your kind, oh too well. And again I say thank you.
Oh, no, but see, I know your kind also.
It's impossible. My kind has never been on your level.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that. I mean, your kind sits too high up on the pedestal to mingle with us peasants. Your kind thinks that just because she's educated and assimilated in the world that she maneuvers in, as her lesser self seems to value her non-existence. Yeah, that's right. You're non-existent. You're fake and conflicted. Your kind speaks like W.E.B., but you act like Booker T. Your kind looks like a Sada, but you act like Annie.
You haven't dated a Sada in 10 years. So Annie seems to be doing you just fine.
Damn right.
Thank you all for coming out tonight to the opening reception for the Unbound exhibit by my late friend Tison Tucker at the Gallery of Visual Artivism. That is a mouthful, right? Again, the bar is open, folks. There are quite a few people here tonight that I particularly want to thank, but instead of boring you with a list of names you won't remember after your second cocktail, I commissioned a local artist to create an appreciation display which my lovely assistant here will now project. Perfect spot, right above the bar. Amid the abstractness are names of supporters, many of whom are here tonight, so be sure to play the name game, check name tags, and commend these folks who have been so very generous with their coins and their time. Let's raise a glass. Everyone raise a glass, either a real or a mind one. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, cheers to all of the volunteers and donors and staff and positive press that made this night possible. Cheers on 3. 1, 2, cheers! Oh, and cheers to our featured artist, highly recommended by my lovely assistant here. Our featured artist is a remarkable spoken word poet and a true proponent of the social causes that influence the exhibit you're enjoying today. Hopefully you are enjoying the Unbound exhibit, curated by yours truly, featuring the works of a promising young artist gone way too soon. Again, the bar is open, folks. Not that you need it, to appreciate this remarkably powerful collection. Okay, I'm rambling, which means I'm nervous. So without further ado, I present to you Flow!
I'm running. They gunning. I'm resisting. They gunning. I ain't even do nothing this time. I don't know if I'm a good man, but I know one thing for good. In my hood, it don't matter if you college educated or street. You say one wrong thing, make one wrong move, and you won't wake up from your sleep. All pigs don't oink. I'm supposed to believe in a system that classifies me as a statistical beast? I can't breathe! Choke-coded! My mama's crying. I can't console her. There's no me to give. The hope Obama promised ain't been here for years. The Senate stole it. The House wrote it, lit it up, and smoked it. I'm on fire. No, that's 12 bullets to my body. No, that's just my severed spine. No, that's just a spray paint can in my pocket. Stop it. Hands up. Don't shoot. I'm under attack. But when we clap back, buildings pass the torch. Proceedings are expedited. Unrest negates protection. And summers are homicided. There's no justice without war. There's no trust without truth. There is just blame, anger, bigotry, hate. Life don't seem to matter.
Good call, assistant. Good call.
Thank you. Thank you. That piece was called Life Don't Seem to Matter. And it was inspired by the Black Lives Matter movement. More importantly, it was inspired by the countless brothers and sisters who have lost their lives in vain. Join me in saying their names.
Freddie Gray.
Yes.
Tison Tucker.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Let's have a moment of silence for the fallen. Thank you for that honor, beautiful people. My name is Flo, and I will be gracing you this entire evening with social conscious poetry. I do hope you join me for my next performance.
Let's give it up for Flo! So he's handsome, isn't he? And you may have noticed he hasn't had a drink all night, sober, just like you like him.
Yeah, he's far from what I like.
Oh, that's right. Because what you like is bum diddly Larry who mooches off you and shows up at Thanksgiving dinner high 2 years in a row. So no, he's not what you like, and that is a good thing. Ooh, he is an educated black man who has a way with words. Oh wait, I think I just described verbatim what you said you wanted in a man.
I don't remember that, so.
You don't remember the 8-hour conversation we had last week about how you are done with Larry and what you want is a strong, educated black man this time around. Well, there he is, and here you are standing by yourself for why?
He attacked me.
Oh, did you like it?
No, I didn't. Hey, I'm serious. No. Actually, I think I'm just gonna head out.
Wait, seriously?
Seriously. The exhibit will be up for another 2 months. You know I'll be back.
No, I need you here now. You're supposed to be my designated driver, my DD. Come on, stay. He recites poetry. How bad can he be? Seriously, come on, you're killing my buzz.
He fine.
Ah!
Okay. He seems to have left me alone for now, but just as long as he keeps his distance.
Well, if he doesn't, I'll stick my new assistant on him. Have you seen the bar?
No, I haven't actually.
See, that is your problem. You're not taking full advantage of this event. Plus, your name is on the appreciation display.
Really?
Of course, you are one of my biggest supporters. So let's go check it out and get you a drink. Quick, stick out your chest and strut. Why? He's looking.
Black woman, why you be looking so mean? Do your troubles outweigh your triumphs? Does your God not recognize that you are worthy of the sunshine? Your pride won't let you scream. Maybe, black woman, that's why you be looking so mean. Black woman! Why you be looking so mean? Rolling every goddamn thing, your eyes, your neck, your hips. Oh gosh, I wish your God recognized that you are worthy of the sunshine. Your pride won't let you scream. Maybe, black woman, that's why you be looking so mean.
No, maybe you ought to put some respect on my name.
Oh, what's that? We have a heckler? Oh
Black woman! Why you be looking so mean? Do your troubles outweigh your triumphs? Does your God not recognize that you are worthy of the sunshine?
That's all you got, huh?
Your pride won't let you scream. Your pride won't let you scream. Your pride won't let you scream. Scream! 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 What are you screaming for? Don't y'all want to know? Don't y'all want to know? Don't you want to know what she's screaming for?
I carried you in my knife. I birthed, nurtured, and raised you in the jungle. I lifted you to the heavens when the whole world picked you. When the whole the rope you're using to noose me. Loose me, use me, judge me profusely. Brother, put some respect on my name.
Folks, that is my best friend. Yes, keep the applause going! In our last 30 minutes, please do take this opportunity to consider making a tax-deductible donation to support the great work here at the Gallery of Visual Artivism. Every little bit counts. There are donation forms throughout, so be sure to pick up some literature as you give the exhibit one final gander. Yes, you should consider this your final call for alcohol.
You know, this could be us, but you be playing.
And by us, you mean these slaves.
Oh, why they gotta be slaves?
Because they're naked and in shackles.
Aren't we all?
Touche.
I knew that you had a way with words, but I never knew how truly talented.
Thank you. Is that your version of an apology?
Nah, not at all.
Wow.
This is Miss
Ebony Burnett.
Miss Ebony Burnett. I apologize for not putting respect on your name. Beautiful black queen.
I accept your apology. You're pretty talented yourself. Is this your full-time gig?
No, I dabble in law.
On which side?
Well, I am a full-time slam poet and a civil rights activist.
As am I.
Is that right?
Yeah, I like to think so. I'm a philosophy professor and a poetry club advisor.
Oh, so I should be calling you Dr. Burnett.
Oh, no, just Ed.
That's good. Cool, because I'm just Flo.
You got a government name, Flo?
Frank Flowers.
Has it really been 10 years?
Not at all. Not at all.
All right,
Setting. The Unbound art exhibit at the Gallery of Visual Artivism. At Rise. It's midday. Tison Tucker enters the gallery. She takes a deep breath, taking in the moment, the beauty. Martine Jordan enters, the book bag in hand, and she's dressed in overalls, splattered with paint.
I demand to speak to the curator.
Oh, Kate?
Yeah, that's her.
Kate Silverman?
Yeah, where is she?
Oh, the curator usually is not here at the opening night. This exhibit is only open for 3 days.
Yeah, well, y'all should have said that in the flyer.
Wait a minute, excuse me, can I help you with something?
You?
Yes, I own this gallery.
You.
Yeah.
So why you hire that white lady?
Because she was qualified.
What you trying to say? Black people ain't qualified?
You know what, and my cousin wanted her to.
What your cousin got to do with Tison Tucker?
Tison Tucker was my cousin.
Oh, my bad. Why he want that white lady to put his final art show together?
Because
They
Kate,
ain't have no black friends? I mean, why didn't you do it?
because Kate and TT were friends and they went to art school together. And they were planning this exhibit before he even passed.
You mean before they murdered him? You went to art school too?
No, I'm not an artist. I'm a physician.
So why you got a gallery?
TT. I want to keep him off the street. So when I started making money with my private practice, I decided I would reinvest into his art. And he promised to stay off the block and invest in himself. You know what? He was about your age.
That's what's up. Well, you should probably let people know that backstory. That way they won't pull up on you.
The protesting stopped weeks ago.
For real?
Yeah.
I'm mad late, huh? I don't have a cell phone or a TV. I be laying low, so I miss out on a lot.
B. Martine contemplates.
No, I didn't even really come here for. Forget it. I ain't got to tell you my business.
Oh, you ain't got to tell me my business, but why you all up in my business? Okay? You know, how old are you, little girl?
17, how old are you?
Grown.
My age.
Nah, I said I've grown.
I've been on my own since 12. How long you been on your own?
Never. Nobody and nobody can make it on their own.
Yeah? Well, Maya Angelou ain't living in a foster home since birth. Her mama ain't pop pills and her daddy ain't get shot for carrying 2 spray bottles in a dark alley just when he was trying to spread light.
Your daddy.
When the riots made national news, I was in the hospital visiting my mom and she was like, "There go my sexy baby daddy." They had his mouth shut up from when he was like my age. Probably around the time when you was trying to help him off the streets or whatever. He looked just like me. Like how he looked just like me, lived 6 blocks from my grandma's house, and I never met him. Never even seen that nigga grow until I saw that mugshot. Did you know me?
Who are you?
Oh, my name's Martine Jordan. Who are you?
I'm Tison Tucker.
My mom's Felicia Jordan.
Oh, Jordan, you KJ's oldest.
Her only.
Thank God.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, you know what I mean. Are you a painter?
Not really. I mostly use pencil and chalk, but I've been spraying lately. You know, pay homage.
You know, but it's not exactly the same.
I don't exactly care.
Okay, you know, you are just like your mom. Always got something to say. Yeah, I remember when she got pregnant. She came down here and told TT, "It's not your baby." And then when she saw his news, his name and everything outside on the news, then, you know what, please, tell your mother I hadn't got a dime for the state for his murder.
She was going to get rid of me. She didn't want to ruin his life since he was going off to art school on full scholarship. But the night before she went to get rid of me, she had a nightmare. Angels and devils swarming around her head, real dark magic stuff. Real deep subliminal spiritual messages from the ancestors. She thought it was a sign that I was a demon child until she went to the clinic the next day. She saw a spirit, a good spirit. It showed her who kept shining light on her belly. It showed her that I was her protector, her light in this dark world. So don't be talking about my mother.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk about it. I'm sorry.
Don't feel sorry for me. Feel sorry for yourself. You raised him. He might have been young and ain't know no better, but you did. You should have told him to get a DNA test and be sure, but you didn't, because you know he would have stayed here with us. You're selfish.
Watch your mouth, little girl.
No, I don't have to bite my tongue for you. You're the reason why he's dead.
You ragged ass little have I said watch your mouth.
Yeah. That's it. That's who my mom always talked about in her dreams. The evil cousin who broke her heart in half.
Okay, your mama was raped by her foster dad. Who knows? That baby could have been his.
Or it could have been Tison Tucker's. But you didn't care.
You know what? Put that spray can down. Your father.
Oh, so now he's my dad. Shut up.
Okay, so what are you gonna do? Ruin his final collection?
I might.
Okay. And what purpose would that prove?
Let's find out.
Martine sprays paint in the air. As she approaches the painting, Constance grabs Martine's arm and the can drops to the ground. Martine reaches for her book bag, but Constance grabs it before she does. Constance looks inside, recognizes a weapon, and confiscates it.
Get out!
I'm not leaving without my bag. My mother gave me that.
That what? The spray bottle or the weapon? Is that what she taught you? How to rob innocent people?
Nobody in this world is innocent. My mother did not teach me how to rob. She taught me how to survive. What do you know about that?
I know threatening people with a spray paint, and this is not survival.
You don't know nothing about survival. You're book smart. So am I. Do not let the circumstance confuse you, but I'm street smart too.
If you so street smart, then why am I holding your bag of mischief?
I didn't say I was street. I didn't say I was tough. I said I was smart. Is he your cousin for real, like blood cousin?
Blood cousin.
Yeah, you're the one my mom always told me about. Said you graduated from college and came back to the foster home to school Tison and moved in with you in the suburbs. He was always coming back to the city to visit my mom. And you hated her because she was light-skinned.
Oh, no, that's ridiculous.
Then why you ain't like her?
I love KJ. I just I couldn't save her. Nobody could.
I thought you said nobody could make it out here alone.
I did.
So why did you leave my mom to fend for herself?
She wasn't my responsibility. It was the system that failed her.
What about me? You seen me before?
I can't say I have. You know what? The gallery is opened up soon, so I'm gonna need for you to go.
Fine. Can I have my bag?
Here. Ooh, excuse me.
Martine rummages through her bag, pulling out a DNA kit. She opens the kit, holds swab, and hand.
Swab your cheek with this, please.
Okay, look, I know you didn't bring no drugstore DNA test that will prove nothing. Even the lab note you gotta be first cousins. And even that is a long shot.
Do you want me to leave?
Oh, give
or
me that
what?
thing. Give it to me. You need to go.
Constance swabs her cheek. Martine does too. She seals the samples and puts them in her book bag.
I'll be back in a few days if my theory is true.
And what theory is that?
That you're Tison Tucker's mother. And maybe that makes you my grandmother. And if so, maybe you'll help me off the streets too.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up.
I never do.
Tison really left such a beautiful legacy behind. Where will they all go now that the exhibit is closing?
They'll travel to a few dozen museums around the country.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. If only he were alive to see it. Constance is keeping that one here. These two are going on permanent display at the National Museum of African American History and Culture. And the rest have been auctioned off for sale, so a portion of the proceeds will go to keeping this place functioning, and the rest to Martine's college fund. The girl's going to Spelman. She's going to need it.
Facts. I still can't believe Tison had a whole daughter no one knew about.
Sad.
Crazy.
No, it's sad. The poor girl grew up on the streets all because... Don't get me started.
You still mad at Constance?
You don't see her here, do you?
She still owns the place, so don't be too confident. She could be here lurking around.
He would have been there for Martine, had he known. It's just so unfortunate that she had to grow up without a stable mother, without a father, all because Constance decided to...
Do what she felt was best.
She deprived him of his right to know.
I don't know. Did she?
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not. I mean, she was 12 years old when she had him. She was a child.
She was his mother.
She was a child. And she was raped. The pain and shame that she endured, that she shielded him from. You know what happens to kids who are a product of incest?
They turn their struggles into works of art and become legends.
They do if they're lucky enough to have a Constance in their life.
Yeah, well, thanks to Constance, Martine is just another piece of Tison's narrative that the media ran away with.
Yeah. deadbeat black dad.
Yeah, well, in this case, it isn't true. Hey, Ebony.
Hey, Ivory, live together in perfect harmony.
We're so corny.
Well, if we can't be cheesy together, who the hell else can be?
Nobody.
Hey!
On a serious note, I really appreciate how much you've been there for me through all of this. This has been extremely tough on me and my family. It's good to have friends like you who really get me, who actually have my back. Of course. You always have my back, and I really love you for that. Of course. Now tell me how you feel.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. Tell me how you feel about me curating this exhibit.
You're asking me this now?
Better now when it's behind me than when I needed my energy channeled towards making this happen for Tison. I didn't ask until now because I wanted to make sure I was emotionally ready for your response.
And you are now.
I really want to know, Ebb. You are my best friend. I need to know how you feel. I want to know. I need to know. Yes, I'm ready.
You want to know what the streets are saying?
No, I know what the streets are saying, that I'm a bitch, a racist, oh, and a homewrecker. I've been like literally getting death threats all because I decided to honor my promise to my friend and curate this exhibit. Like, what did I do to deserve death threats? Nothing. You know, I've been married for 12 years. And now I'm being called a homewrecker because some clickbait headline that read, "White curator and a lover of slain street artist Tison Tucker forbid him of parenting his daughter." And the story used this like old ass photo of me and Tison from our senior art gala in college. And we never even dated.
Right.
Yeah, I'm getting it from both sides too. You would not believe the racist comments I'm getting from white people calling me an N-word lover. So sorry, Kate. Please don't be sorry. Please just help me understand what I did wrong. God, I never knew people could be so racist. What does Flo think?
I'm not sure you want to hear that.
Oh, man. God forbid a woman take up too much space, right?
So you think this is a woman thing?
Don't you?
No.
Man that curated this exhibit, I don't think it would be as big an issue.
Normally I would agree with you, but no, I don't agree. I don't think Flo or any of the protesters' opinion is solely based on the fact that you're a woman.
Bullshit. And no offense to your new man, but he's an oxymoron. If he had such an issue with me curating this exhibit, why the hell did he decide to perform on opening night?
You have to ask him, but my guess is that you both had similar motives.
How so? I knew Tison better than any of these protesters or artists ever could. I was his actual friend. We created art together. You don't get more intimate than that. Do you know that when the protests got heated, Constance actually asked me to step down?
Yeah, I know she told me.
Well, can you believe that? A woman asking another woman to step down and let that big black dude, I cannot think of his name right now. He's got locks and hazel eyes and he's the
Chris.
artsy resident. Yes!
Yeah.
He's like some local artist, activist, and she thought some no-name, self-proclaimed artist would be a better fit than me. Tyson never even met that guy.
So why didn't you? What? Step down.
Oh. Because I refuse to feed into this patriarchal bullshit and let someone curate a show that I have worked so hard on simply because he's black and male.
Yeah, a white woman as the face of a black man's art exhibit is one thing. But when that black man is murdered by police,
Black police!
it's another thing. It's not about race.
Oh, so the police officer's race doesn't matter, but mine does? Ebb, he was my
Your friend! I know, Kate. Yeah. I'm just trying to answer the question without pushing you into a wall of culpability or lack thereof.
Culpability? You think I should feel guilty for curating this show?
I actually don't expect you to feel guilty about anything.
You don't think I should have curated this exhibit?
No, I don't. Tison had plenty of artist friends, of whom were black women. Black women artist friends who would have curated the show.
Is that it? You wanted to curate this show?
Kate, please, this is not about me. Okay, and for the record, no, I had no interest in curating this show. Now back to you. You turned down a lot of projects for this. Why?
Is that even a serious question? This was more important. Do you really think I would have put my family through all of this if it wasn't?
I know you think that what you did was the right thing, because I know your heart. But from the outside looking in, it just looks like you did it for publicity. Meanwhile, you diluted his message by making it all about you. Woe is me is not a good look.
Whoa. Well, excuse me for defending myself. You know, I know that you are tired of hearing this, but I'm saying it again. I did this for my friend. Tison asked me to. We had been planning this for months. His death rocked me more than any of those protesters or artists could ever imagine. My tears and my hurt are real. If anyone's pain is for show, it damn sure wasn't mine.
Listen, I didn't mean to imply that your intentions weren't pure. Okay, and your pain not real. But let's get one thing real clear, Kate. You don't have a monopoly on pain. Those protesters, their tears, their pain, their hurt is as real as the kids. Tison's death symbolized centuries of black bodies being beaten and murdered and violated by the filthy hands of a white, patriarchal, racist society that makes white women like you think it's okay to be the face and voice of a black man's art exhibit in the very moment that offered black folks the opportunity to grieve in beauty. An opportunity to gather together as one in a safe space without the appropriation and infiltration of a people who don't know their place. This wasn't about you. Your white privilege pivoted a message of hope and justice to division and drama. And the fact that you don't get that is problematic. Think about this for a second. You had the caucasity to push forward even when asked to step down by his mother.
That is not fair. I didn't know Constance was his mother.
Doesn't matter! It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it was his mother, his sister, his cousin, the neighbor up the street, the whore you to step down. That's the only thing that should have mattered. Her black body and black voice were just as insignificant to you as his black voice and black body
No,
were
no,
to
no, I cannot. I will not take that from you. I will not be bullied or blamed for something I didn't do. I didn't pull the trigger that killed my friend.
But you benefit from a system that repeatedly says it's okay.
Newsflash, Ebb, I'm a woman.
Newsflash, Kate, I'm a black woman.
And I'm Jewish.
When it's convenient.
How?
Am I lying? Am I lying? You have the luxury of being lavender. I have the responsibility of being purple. My feminism is intersectional. I can't dilute my melanin. I'm black 365 days of the year, Kate. And when I forget that, you best believe it's somebody who looks just like you there to remind me who really runs this country.
You think Jewish people run this country? You think anti-Semitism doesn't exist?
That. I think this country allows you to express that without pushback. Your ancestors are respected here. Your people are respected here. The Holocaust is considered a heinous act against humanity. And when my people speak about the post-traumatic stress of racism, eyes roll, and emotional walls go up. Nothing happens. We were just supposed to suck it up and be glad that our captives brought us to this great nation to build it up, despite its continuous efforts to tear us down.
Well, it's nice to know how you really feel.
I'm not calling you out, Kate. I'm calling you in. Walk through the damn door.
How can I? I feel like you hate me. You are the one person in the world I thought understood me the best, and you resent me.
The resentment is real. But I don't hate you. I just love you too much to tiptoe around your question, and you asked me how I really feel.
Well, no, I wish I hadn't.
Here I agree.